This may be the best thing that you made in a really long time.
I do love a good donut, and the best donut I ever had was up around Kidron, Ohio. Now we go up there nearly every year and do a deal at Lehman's hardware store. And we found this little food truck, Mary Brooks. They had the biggest donut I ever seen. Not too cakey and not too light and airy. It was sort of a cross in the middle. And I told myself, one day I'm going to recreate this donut, but it's got to be easy, something y'all want to make at home, and something that you know is going to taste great. So let's get to it and have the best donut ever. First off, got to proof some yeast. Warm milk, warm water. 110 to about 115 degrees. Go ahead, add your yeast, add a little bit of sugar because that's going to help it activate. Going to let it set 5 to 10 minutes till you get to see it really frothy and bubbly. So let's take a look and see if anything has, no, not yet. Oh my gosh, look there, the yeast was good. Make sure you always check the date on yeast because I have made biscuits that didn't rise, didn't work because the yeast was bad. So let's get this mixed up. Give it a little whisking. Some melted butter that has been cooled a bit. Some sugar. Little pinch of salt, and 1 room temperature egg, fresh from the chicken. Mixed up really well, it is. Let's go ahead and add it in there. So, 2 kinds of flour are going to make me the best donut. Bread flour, and make sure it is good quality, good brand. I love King Arthur, I do. And cake flour. Now this has more protein in bread flour, which is going to make it just a little more dense. The cake flour is going to be a little more light and airy and fluffy. So when you combine the two, we ought to have the perfect match. Now we're going to start a little at a time, a cup and a cup of each. And if you got one of them stand mixers, I would tell you right now, I'd break it out. Just keep folding this in there. Don't do all 4.5 to 5 cups of flour at one time. Just go ahead and mix this little by little. We'll add flour till we get the perfect consistency of dough. Now when you're making this, it's like I always do biscuits. Start with the least amount of flour first. We can always add to it if it's too wet. If it's too dry, your donut gonna be dry. Nobody like a dry donut, I promise you. Now, if you're doing this in a stand mixer, when that begins to pull away from the edge, just like it is in this bowl, you'll know you're just right. Because remember, we have to knead this. There's going to be a little flour on the board. There's going to be a little flour on your hand. So let's flour a surface, which is the chuck box lid. So we got her floured up, and you can see how it dumps out there good and easy. We got to have some room to work. We're going to get down into it, so I'm even going to roll my sleeves up and go, because you can't cheat on the kneading process. We got to go at least 5 minutes. It's better if you go 8 to 10. Exercise them glutens. Flour your hands just a little and just go to pulling it over till we get it to where we know it's going to be right. I want it to have a little stick to it, but it's got to have a lot of that elasticity. And we are there. You get the family involved in this, because this is the time when the adults get to walk off and you tell the kids, it's like Play-Doh, just keep rolling it around. You'll know as you're kneading this along there, it begins to get a little drier, but you get that elasticity. You can see that dough pulling as you go. Fold and roll, fold and roll, fold and roll. I got the kneading song. And then put it in a grease bowl, cover it with some of that plastic wrap, put it in a warm spot for 1 hour to let it rise or until it's doubled in size, and then it's going to be time to cut some donuts out. It has risen. It looks oh so pretty.
It's alive.
Yes, it is, and it smells so good, it does. So, let's get us a floured surface right here. You got a cutting board, you got a choke box lid, you got the floor, whatever you got, get it floured well. And then we just gonna give it a little punch and dump it out. There it is right there. A beautiful sight. There's no kneading here. No, no, no. Turn it over one time. Get some of that flour back over there. Give it a little roll. Be gingerly with it like you love it. I would say we want to be 9/16 of an inch thick.
I don't know what that is.
It's right above a 1/2 inch.
Okay.
And that's about where we're at right there. So, they make professionally grade donut cutters and a little deal to cut the donut hole out. They do.
Let me guess, we don't have one of those.
No, we don't, but we make do with what we got. And that is the top off the slap chopper and a little bitty tiny measuring cup. So,
You see these here?
flour that one. Look here. I mean, it's the perfect thing. Start over here on one side that is a rounded corner. Do not twist it. Why do we not twist it? Who knows, Shan?
Well, I know.
Because if you twist it, you seal the edges of the dough, and you're not going to get the rise you want. So, we'll see if we can get that out of there. It ain't a donut till you cut the hole in it, right? Now, why did that ever come about? Because really, after donuts were, I think, over in the United States in the early 1700s,
Wait, that's how old a donut is?
yes, but they called them a little something different. They were called like oil cakes. And it was more like the Dutch that brought it over there. And then later somebody decided, you know, them would cook a whole lot more even in that hot grease if somebody would take something and cut a hole in the middle so you'd have a better cook time. So, get her in there. See if you can get this out. It's better if it's got a hole in it. And look what you have, a donut. Don't forget the donut holes. You can even roll them into any shape you want, leave them like they are when you cut them out. But some of the schnauzer's favorite part is the donut hole itself. So I think we're pretty good. We're gonna cover them lightly, let them rise for 45 minutes. Then we'll get the grease hot, we'll get the icing and the frosting made. It's nearly donut time. Them donuts just like a little bit rising they do, and I'm gonna make two kinds of little frosting to go on there. A chocolate donut has always been a favorite of mine, but just the regular old glazed donut, you just can't beat it. So this is very simple. A little cocoa powder, powdered sugar, and we're gonna give that a good mixing. Some melted butter, some piping hot water. And it don't take much. So we're just gonna add a little to start out with. We may have to add some more here in a minute, because we want this to be able to where you can, it's a little thick, but you dip that donut down in there, it's gonna stick to it. Ain't gonna go nowhere. The magic touch to getting that shine like it is a fresh washed horse at a horse show. What is it? A little bit of Karo syrup. Add a little sweetness and a little shine. Powdered sugar again. A little splash of cream. A little more cream. And if you ain't got that, you can just use hot water again. Now, if you wanted to make this like a maple glaze to put on there, it'd be a good time to be adding some maple syrup to it. But me, I'm just going to keep it with these two traditionals that I've always loved at a donut shop. Another shine. A little bit of vanilla. Time to check on them donuts and heat up some fry oil. Now I am using me some peanut oil because it has a high smoke point. But some of y'all might be allergic to peanut oil, so get you something that you can really fry in. Get that temperature to 350. Have you a good thermometer that you can check that with. Gingerly pick one of these up and slide him right down here. I do like to splash me some oil up there on top because I think it helps it give it a little more puffiness. You're just gonna fry them till they're golden brown. It don't take long, probably I'd say about a minute a side, and you'll be pretty close to there. Get you a wire rack ready so when you bring them out, they'll have something to drain on. But now you know why the donut was cut the hole in the middle. Give you a more even fry.
This may be the best thing that you made in a really long time. Look, hold on. Can y'all see that? Like,
The air in there.
can y'all see? Look at that. These look like real donut shop donuts.
Them is so good.
Number one, I'm not a big Krispy Kreme donut fan because they just like melt. They're good, but they're too sweet and they just melt. There's like no substance to them. This has substance, but it's still like light.
But it's not cakey. I think you get that from combining the two flours.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
Winner. Make this at home. It's really easy.
Yeah, you know, we made these on ranches before and I didn't have near this much equipment. I'd use a little pill bottle that I had to cut out the middle ones in them.
You'd use like a big biscuit cutter and then a pill bottle. So get creative.
Get the family in there. You can make these. It's the easiest thing in the world. Is it worth the time? You bet your bottom dollar.
It is a lot easier than I thought.
Yes, it is.
Good job, honey.
I think we'll open up a drive-up donut shop, know what I mean? Just here on holidays. Well,
Are we doing it together? Okay.
we are so glad that y'all joined us today. And I want to thank them Marybrook people up there.
For the inspiration. This
yeah.
is, I guess this is considered a Amish style donut. So
I hope they watch it. If you're up there in that country and you see one of their little food trucks, stop and get you a donut because it is good. But remember, you're not fans to me and Shan. You are family, and we love each and every one of you do. But it is with great pride, honor, and privilege that I tip my hat to all our servicemen and women and all the veterans who have kept that old flag flying over camp. I commend you all, I do. And before I forget it, don't forget to join us on our podcast every week. Come out on Sunday. We'd love to have you there. Regular videos cooking every Wednesday.
Let me just say also, check if you're subscribed, and if you could like this video, it really helps our channel a bunch.
God bless you each and every one, and I'll see you down. I done made the best donut ever trail.
Big hug.
Yes, ma'am. God bless y'all. Let's have some donuts. Lou, donut time. Snouse. He said, ooh, Dad, thanks. Duker. Lulu,
She's under the box.
are you going to have a donut today? Okay, everybody's had one.